ACW fans, welcome to the Rundown. I'm your host, The Searcher. And man, this show is jam-packed. We're going to be talking about the brand new tag team champions, Eagle Trip. We're also going to be talking about how ACW has been going all over the place, rubbing shoulders with some of the greatest and biggest stars around, and also been going to some cool car shows and rubbing shoulders with a very huge radio station. And also, I'm going to give you updates on Selena De Niro's injury and Rockin' Rick's injury. And also, I want to tell you why one of the most craziest things I think I've ever seen, I've never seen anybody have a change of heart like Selena De Niro has lately. I'll tell you all about that. And I'll tell you about how Miss Hyde's reacting to it, too. And also, apparently, there's a new guy in town, and he's got a big challenge for the one and only world champion, Justin Main Event. There's so much more on this rundown. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around because it's going to be cool. And tonight,
you can follow us on our social media by using ACW on Facebook,
ACW on YouTube,
and for information and tickets, you can go to
ACWtheshow.com.
first thing I want to go over is what everyone's been asking about. Everybody wants to know, and that is the injuries that occurred and happened to Selena De Niro and Rockin' Rick. Rockin' Rick, he suffered one of the worst injuries I've ever seen in professional wrestling, and he was in the hospital for almost 2 weeks. He broke his neck. They had to do major surgery on him. But leave it to Rockin' Rick. I guarantee you he's going to make a full recovery. Doesn't mean Rockin' Rick's probably ever going to get to wrestle again. Most likely that's not going to happen. But the Chipster ran into Rockin' Rick, and we ran into Rockin' Rick in St. James. And let's go look at those videos real quick, and that way you can get a feel of how Rockin' Rick is doing.
The judge here with the honky tonk legend himself, Rockin' Rick. Rockin' Rick, even though my man Sundown put you on the shelf forever, I'm still glad to see you on your feet walking around here in ACW. But I got to assume your career in ACW is done, right?
I'll tell you what, Judge. My career in ACW is far from done. I have a lot to do yet.
Woo!
Well, Rockin' Rick looks like he's not done yet. Rockin' Rick, we here at ACW and all the fans wish you the best. And whatever you want to do, Rick, you will always be a part of this family and always a part of ACW.
cheap family fun.
You know, I get it all the time. Fans say, how do you do such a great production, a great show, and all this for such a cheap price? It's cheap family fun. Of course it is. And that's what we do. We bring it to you. Why? Because the fans come first at ACW.
Did you land? Great. Awesome. It went good? Awesome. See you soon.
Oh, who are you on the phone with, Left?
You know who I'm talking to.
Oh, yes, he's here.
Yes.
With him, we're going to rip through this tag division.
With Jack the Ripper, we can't lose.
I'm not sure who they're talking about. Who is Jack the Ripper? And could this be a new tag team coming down the pike in ACW? It's amazing. You know what? Let's talk about the tag team scene. So we had a tournament in DeSoto, Missouri. In fact, that's where we're going to be next. DeSoto, Missouri, July 19th at the KC Hall in DeSoto. It's going to be great. But we had a tournament there, and it was for the tag team championship. See, as soon as the Lumberjacks retired, and like everybody knew that in ACW, there was no way you're going to take those titles from the Lumberjacks. People were afraid to walk in the ring with them because they would get beat up so bad. Because the Lumberjacks, they took their job serious. But now that they're retired, man, teams are coming out of the woodwork. And we had a big tournament, and the winners of the tournament were Eagle Trip, Guy Smith, and Xavier Frost. That's right, they're the tag team champions. And they have been running roughshod over everybody. And yes, once again, they are the most conniving, lying, cheating team you ever seen. But you add that with their talent and their skills, which they do have, they're almost unbeatable. The team that's come the closest so far is the Bomb Squad. and that's Pyro and Flying Brian James. And they keep getting closer and closer. From what I hear, in DeSoto, July 19th, it's their last chance to win the titles from Eagle Trip.
Let's go, Rubes. Come on. Let's keep this party bustle rolling.
Oh man, come on, bro. I'm not 21 anymore. It's not like what it used to be. Come on, what do you expect out of me?
Brother, I'm telling you right now, the party bus, it's not about the age, it's about the party. We gotta keep this on going.
I'm never gonna make it to July 19th.
Now, I know for a fact Xavier Frost cannot be there that night, but they were told you either put the belts on the line or you're stripped of them. So what are they going to do? They're going to hire in their hired gun. That's right, the Gray Rider, the mysterious monster. And no one knows who he is. But this guy can move, and this guy is big. This guy is a true monster and giant in this business. And so far, he's been doing whatever Eagle Trip tells him. And he has not made too many friends in ACW. So July 19th, let's see if he can help Eagle Trip keep the tag team championship away from the Bomb Squad.
Hey, Ruby, where you at? The party bus is still rolling strong. I do got some good news, though. Chip called, and Roy Lewis isn't going to be there at the show, so that means we got it. We're #1 contenders now. Oh, not exactly, Bubba. You got part of that, right? Roy Lewis isn't going to be there. But I did get you a match against the Silver Bullets for the #1 contendership. Now, if you can beat the Silver Bullets, then you're the #1 contender. There, Bubba. Well, Ruby, apparently we got to face the Silver Bullets for the #1 contendership. I think whenever I sober up, probably a day or two, I'm going to get a hold of Chip just to make sure. I really hope this is all real.
What's going on, ACW Nation? This is Pyro here, and I'm here with my partner, Brian James, down here in DeSoto, getting ready for our show on the 19th. Brian, we go for the tag team titles. We were robbed of the tag titles the first time we were down here. We have a chance to make up for it. What do you think?
Hey, July 19th, we are coming out the champs.
That's the way it's going to be. An ego trip, you're just going to have to get used to it.
But Pyro and Brian James, the Bomb Squad, look like they're ready for Eagle Trip. But can they beat them? I'm not quite sure they can get the job done. But if they do, I know it will be a glorious day for the Empire, because we will have Bomb Squad, Brian James, and Pyro as the ACW Tag Team Champions, instead of those Eagle Trip that nobody can stand.
As always, DeSoto, anytime, anybody, any place. See you July 19th.
Hey, not so fast, Jim.
What's going on,
Briggs.
buddy?
I don't think we've been formally introduced.
Oh, yeah, the ref, right?
More than just a ref. I'm actually a wrestler from Boston.
Really? If you're a wrestler, why are you reffing matches?
Wait, see you in the ring. See, I've heard your challenge. I've also heard people tell me how good you are. What better way to find out than to be in the ring with you?
Good point.
From what I've seen, you're not that good. So, how about this? How about me?
How about you?
How about me?
You want your first match to be for the ACW World Championship?
Stranger things have happened.
I tell you what, bud, challenge accepted. DeSoto, July 19th.
Perfect. Shine around for me.
You better bring your A game.
I got you.
Everett Briggs, simply the best. And then posing as a referee, acting as a referee, just to get in the ring with Justin Main Event, to find out how he moves, what's his secrets. And did you hear what he said? He said that he wasn't very impressed with the ACW World Champion. This guy is another hired gun, another shooter. But is this guy going to underestimate Justin Main Event? Everybody else does. You know, I don't think anyone can beat the Wolverine of ACW. But Evan Briggs, simply the best. July 19th, DeSoto, Missouri. You're going to find out for sure.
Man, you got a lot of energy.
The kids love when I do that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, thanks for joining me today, Justin.
No problem, man. Hey, they did tell you that you don't gotta wear your gear to training, right? There's no fans here.
You ever see Superman train as Clark Kent?
Good point. Good point. Fair enough.
Whoa, what is that?
That's Miss Hyde's belt. She must have been in here.
I love
Hey,
Miss Hyde.
I wouldn't touch that. She has been in a very bad mood lately. Okay, let's get to training. Oh no. Miss Hyde, he don't know no better. Miss Hyde.
Miss Hyde, it's great to meet you. I'm a huge fan.
Who do you think you are?
A huge fan, Miss Hyde.
Did someone give you permission to touch my belt?
No, I respect you so much. I wanted to see what it felt like.
Respect is touching my belt without permission? Hey, you know what? I think you need a lesson in respect. I'm thinking July 19th in DeSoto, Missouri. It's Miss Hyde versus Crisis. Gold. For my precious belt that you clearly disrespected.
That sounds like fun, Miss Hyde.
You're gonna die.
This is gonna be great.
Crisis? What is wrong with you? First of all, you don't touch other people's stuff, and you definitely don't imitate. And I mean, I don't think he was trying to make fun of her. I think he really legit was serious when he said he's a big fan. But Crisis. I think our champion, Just the Main Event, said it best when he said, "Crisis, you're gonna die."
July 19th in DeSoto, Missouri. ACW's coming to your town.
Miss Hyde just said that ACW is coming to your town, and that's fact. What we're going to do is we're going to show you something. We're going to show you an interview with Selena De Niro in St. James. She came out, she was so emotional, and what she said will shock you. So here's that interview.
All right, Selena, last month at Lost Valley on Memorial Day at a big super show at Lost Valley, Miss Hyde, she really beat the crap out of you. She destroyed you physically. You recently had to undergo surgery. Let's update the fans. How are you feeling after that surgery? And what's your mindset right now? When you're going to come back to the ring?
So some of you may know that I suffered a displaced sternum fracture that required some screws, and it's going to be a while before I can get back in the ring. I'm really sorry to my fans and everybody here, because you deserve better. My behavior was unexcusable. I apologize to the ACW fans. My feud with Miss Hyde started in this ring a little over a year ago, and I did everything that I could to make her life awful. And in the end, I ended up suffering the most, and that's totally my fault. So I want to say that I'm sorry to all of the ACW fans, and I hope that you can see better behavior from me. I'm not going to be that awful person anymore, and I seriously hope that Ms. Hyde can forgive me for everything that I put her through. It will be about 10 weeks before I can get back in the ring.
Wow, Selena, I'm sorry Miss Hyde broke you. But there's no crying in wrestling. Wow.
I do want to cheer on the girls, though. Their match is next. So I want the best one to win. And I look forward for both of them to be awesome. Seriously, I do. Let's bring it, guys. The girls are next. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Selena De Niro.
Wow. She's truly upset. See, now she suffered an injury also. You see, she has pushed Miss Hyde and pushed Miss Hyde, and Mr. Lawrence, Every single time Miss Hyde comes this close from winning that belt back, Mr. Lawrence would interfere and cost her a match. Over and over again, he has been brutal on her. Sometimes I get calls going, why isn't this guy not arrested for what he's doing to Miss Hyde? That's wrestling. You choose to do professional wrestling, it's kind of open season on violence around here. That's a fact. But here's the deal. Selena De Niro sounds like she's got like a change of heart. And I want to show you the match that Miss Hyde had that very night against Just Missy. And Selena De Niro, like I said, it's weird. She waited for the girls to come out to shake their hands. But Miss Hyde, when it was her time to shake her hand, coming to the ring and leaving, let me show you. And Miss Hyde, she had an edge to her. She's changed. You know, when you get pushed and get put through something over and over again, you know, it's like that old saying about an abused dog. You keep abusing that dog, and he hides in the corner with his tail between his legs, and he thinks he can't fight back. And you get more and more bolder, and you treat it more and more bad, and you just beat it down, you yell it, you smack it, and yell. And then one day, that cornered animal bares its teeth and it knows it has no choice. It has nothing left to lose. And the worst thing you could possibly ever go up against is something that has nothing to lose. And that's where they push Miss Hyde to. And Miss Hyde, a completely different attitude, a completely different person. I've talked to her. She's completely changed. It's hard for me to even talk to her or get her on the phone. In that match, she was brutal. In that match, it was as if that wasn't Miss Hyde. It was as if it was somebody else. And I'll tell you what, when Selena De Niro tried to shake her hand, not once but twice, Miss Hyde refused. She didn't want anything to do with Selena De Niro. You see, I know Miss Hyde said one thing to me. She said she does not believe a word Selena De Niro says. In fact, I'm going to show you a promo, an exclusive promo. Watch this. We'll talk about it when I get back.
Mr. Lawrence, I asked you here today to tell you how much I appreciate everything that you've done for me over the last year. But after this last match with Miss Hyde and how far we pushed her, and the injury I sustained, I'm a changed woman. And if I return to wrestling, I can't cheat anymore. And I'm no longer going to need it.
What? After all I've done for you? I won those matches for you. I'm the one that got the belt put around your waist.
Sorry.
So she fired you. Which proves what I've been saying this whole time. You're nothing but trash.
I could crush you right now.
And that is why I've always liked you.
So, Selena De Niro just basically fired, well, she said she was no longer going to need his services, Mr. Lawrence. And for the first time, Mr. Lawrence showed who he really was. And he just went, what do you mean? And he was telling the truth when he said he was the reason why she had that title. He was the reason why she kept winning. And they both together tortured Mrs. Hyde. Did you see Miss Hyde at the end there? That look on her face? She wasn't afraid at all. Miss Hyde is a very, very dangerous woman. And Mr. Lawrence is even more dangerous. Why? Because there is nothing he has left. In fact, Miss Hyde, Mr. Lawrence, kind of in the same boat now. July 19th, DeSoto, Missouri. This Saturday, coming up at the KCL in DeSoto. All these great matches are going to happen. All these great what ifs will be answered. Don't miss it. All you got to do is go to acwtheshow.com right now and you can buy your tickets. All you got to do is show up at the door and you can buy your tickets. And here's the best part. Like I said, cheap, family fun every single time. You can get in our doors for $6. And in front row, if there's any left, for just $10. But everyone can get in for just $6. Nowhere can you beat that. Nowhere do you get more for what you paid for. It's the best. ACW is simply the best. Whoa, that's that new guy's catchphrase, right? Can't use that. Basically, ACW, it's the only thing worth the money.